Welcome to the Iraqi Dinar Update channel, your trusted source for the latest news, analysis, and insights on the Iraqi dinar. We provide up-to-date information on exchange rates, economic developments, and key financial trends affecting Iraq's currency. Whether you're an investor, trader, or simply keeping an eye on the market, our channel delivers accurate reports, expert opinions, and government policy updates to keep you informed. Stay tuned for real-time updates and in-depth discussions on the future of the Iraqi dinar. Security and stability form the foundation upon which a nation builds its economic strength, social cohesion, and political resilience. Without these essential elements, the path toward progress remains obstructed, and the aspirations of the people remain unfulfilled. In the case of Iraq, the quest for an improved exchange rate, one that would restore significant purchasing power to its currency, is deeply intertwined with the country's ability to establish lasting security and stability. It is this fundamental truth that underscores the transformative potential of financial reform and monetary policy changes, which can only be achieved within a secure and stable environment. For years, Iraq has grappled with the persistent challenges of conflict, political uncertainty, and economic instability. The lingering effects of war, sectarian divisions, and foreign influence have hindered its ability to implement meaningful financial reforms. However, recent developments suggest that the tide is shifting in favor of a more sovereign and self-determined Iraq. The diminishing control of external actors, particularly Iran, over Iraqi affairs has created an opportunity for Iraq to reclaim its economic independence. This shift is not merely symbolic, it has tangible implications for the nation's financial future, as it enables policymakers to make decisions that prioritize the interests of the Iraqi people rather than serving external agendas. The significance of security and stability cannot be overstated when discussing currency valuation and exchange rate policies. A nation that is plagued by instability cannot inspire confidence in its financial institutions or attract foreign investment. Investors seek environments where their capital is protected, and businesses require predictability to thrive. In the absence of security, economic growth remains stifled, and currency devaluation becomes an almost inevitable consequence. Conversely, when a country successfully establishes a stable environment, it paves the way for economic expansion, increased investor confidence, and the necessary conditions for currency appreciation. With Iran's grip on Iraq loosening, the country has found itself in a position to pursue independent economic policies. This newfound autonomy has significant implications for its financial sector, as it allows for reforms that align with the broader objective of strengthening the Iraqi dinar. The Central Bank of Iraq, CBI, in collaboration with international financial institutions, has been working diligently to enhance transparency, implement regulatory measures, and modernize the banking sector. These efforts are crucial in establishing the necessary conditions for an improved exchange rate, as they instill confidence among both domestic and international stakeholders. One of the primary goals of monetary reform in Iraq is to achieve a currency valuation that reflects the country's true economic potential. The current exchange rate does not accurately represent the wealth of natural resources, economic activity, or human capital that Iraq possesses. Instead, it is a reflection of past instability and structural weaknesses that have plagued the financial system. By fostering a secure and stable environment, Iraq is actively working to rectify these imbalances and create a monetary framework that supports sustainable economic growth. The connection between security, stability, and exchange rate policy is evident in historical examples of countries that have successfully revalued their currencies. Nations that have experienced prolonged periods of conflict and instability often witness sharp currency devaluations, as uncertainty drives capital flight and undermines confidence in financial institutions. However, once stability is restored, these countries are able to implement policies that strengthen their currencies and enhance purchasing power. Iraq is currently at a pivotal juncture where it has the opportunity to follow a similar trajectory by capitalizing on its improving security landscape. Another critical factor in the equation is Iraq's ongoing efforts to integrate with the global financial system. The country has been actively engaging with international monetary organizations such as the International Monetary Fund, IMF, and the World Bank to implement structural reforms that align with global financial standards. These partnerships are instrumental in ensuring that Iraq adheres to best practices in fiscal management, monetary policy, and anti-corruption measures. By demonstrating a commitment to transparency and accountability, Iraq enhances its credibility on the global stage, which in turn attracts foreign investment and strengthens the dinar. Foreign investment plays a crucial role in determining a country's exchange rate dynamics. When investors perceive a nation as stable and economically viable, they are more inclined to allocate resources into its markets. This influx of capital creates demand for the local currency, thereby exerting upward pressure on its value. Iraq's ability to attract foreign direct investment hinges on its ability to maintain security and stability. Without these foundational elements, investors will remain hesitant, and the dream of a stronger dinar will remain elusive. Moreover, Iraq's economic policies must be designed to complement its security efforts. Policymakers must prioritize initiatives that foster economic diversification, reduce reliance on oil revenues, and stimulate domestic industries. A robust and diversified economy is more resilient to external shocks and provides a more stable foundation for currency appreciation. By investing in infrastructure, education, and technology, Iraq can build a sustainable economic model that supports a strong exchange rate. The role of the Iraqi government in ensuring security and stability cannot be overlooked. Leadership plays a decisive role in shaping the country's trajectory, and effective governance is a prerequisite for financial reform. The government must take decisive action to root out corruption, enforce the rule of law, and implement policies that promote economic resilience. By doing so, it creates an environment conducive to monetary reform and enhances the likelihood of achieving a favorable exchange rate. In conclusion, the quest for an improved exchange rate in Iraq is inextricably linked to the establishment of security and stability. These elements serve as the foundation upon which economic progress is built, enabling Iraq to pursue policies. Thank you for tuning in to the Iraqi Dinar Update channel. We appreciate your support and engagement as we continue to bring you the latest news, analysis, and updates on the Iraqi dinar. Be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an important update. Stay connected with us for real-time insights, expert discussions, and market trends. Until next time, stay informed and keep watching for the latest on the Iraqi dinar. See you in the next update.